One of the questions that come again and again is for those ladies that check the rice for Yom Tov, are they allowed to do it on the Chag? Because they are so busy cleaning the house, and even in Chol HaMoed, people are so busy, they don't have time. They have to do so many things between shopping, taking out the kids, having some good time with the family, coming back home, cooking. One of the things you need to do is check the rice. Are you allowed to check the rice on Chol HaMoed, or you're allowed to check the rice on the Chag? On Chol HaMoed, it's mutar because Chol HaMoed, one is allowed to prepare food. It's Ochel Nefesh. Ochel Nefesh is allowed on Chol HaMoed. That is fine. But if one needs to check on Yom Tov because he didn't have the time beforehand, he didn't have time beforehand. So what is the halacha? There is a halacha in Ilchot Yom Tov in the beginning. It says over there, Kol melacha asura b'Shabbat asura b'Yom Tov, chutz mimelechet Ochel Nefesh. Ochel Nefesh, the Shulchan Aruch says that one is allowed to do. Comes the Rabbi and says that יש מחמירים אפילו באוכל נפש עצמו, כל שאינו מפיק טעם כלל, אם עשהו מערב יום טוב. If you prepare before Yom Tov, it's not going to change the taste, it's not going to make it any worse than doing it on Yom Tov itself. So in that case, you should do it beforehand. Something like rice that you can prepare beforehand. Check it out. You're not cooking yet, so it doesn't make a difference if you do it before Yom Tov. You should do it before Yom Tov. Now, Shulchan Aruch seems like he's mekel, no problem whatsoever. He argues on the Ramah, and he allows you to do anything you want on Yom Tov. But the Kaf HaChaim brings a list of achronim that seems to be machmir. He brings the Shaarei Knesset Agdola, which was one of the great Sfaradi poskim, the Birkei Yosef, which is the Chida, and the Pri Chadash, and many other achronim that agree with the Shulchan Aruch, with this idea that we brought down, that one need to prepare everything beforehand if it's not going to change the taste. And therefore, the rice, since it doesn't change the taste, one should prepare beforehand. All you're doing is checking it. And therefore, one should do it beforehand. If one didn't do it, because he was very, very busy, it's considered like a honest. So the Kaf HaChaim says, whoever mishavar v'samach hamatirim, whoever didn't do accordingly and violated this and didn't check, and he wants to check on Yom Tov, anosh lo yanesh, sheyesh lo ilanim gdolim lismoch aleim. And this is also how it seems like the Mishnah Berurah brings down, אם מפני איזה אונס לא ברר לפני יום טוב, מותר אפילו בלא שינוי. So a person that was begeder honest, he didn't have the time, it's fine to do on Yom Tov. Now you're allowed to do on Yom Tov borer. Borer is allowed on Yom Tov. Why? Because the Shulchan Aruch says that you're allowed haborer kitniot beyom tov, borer kedarko. You can do borer, you can separate the bad from the good normally. Not like Shabbat, that it's asur to be borer the bad from the good. במה דברים אמורים שאוכל מרובה על הפסולת? If you have it's easier to be borer the dirt from the good, that's the way you should do it. You take out the bad from the good. But on the case that you're working harder doing it that way, so therefore you should be borer the other way. Whatever is easier on Yom Tov. So comes out halacha lema'aseh that one should try to prepare before Yom Tov and check the rice. But if he finds that he doesn't have any time, he's really busy, it's overly busy in the house and he didn't do it, he could still do it on Yom Tov and he could do it kedarko.